What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because we got a heck of a game for you. Okay, we were jumping into War Day this morning. We're going up against Extremum, and we took on a Max Robot, Max Witch, Max Sharpshooter, Mari, legendary account. Absolutely craziness. You can believe how hectic it is from all the stun and madness. Just wait and see, guys. Grab your coffee, grab your device, and let's head on down to Game by the Beach. Welcome back once again, fellas. We're going to be jumping right into the first game of the morning here, where, like I said, we are going to be taking on a very tough opponent, which is a Max Robot as well as a Max Witch. Those are the two key points of this opponent's deck. But he's also got Mari in there. He's also got Sharpshooter in there. And for equipment, level 10 Mari, like I said, he's also got all legendary items, as well as this one spams monsters, and this one stuns a unit also on my board. So he's got, what, 3 units that stun, 2 different things that spam monsters. It's a whole lot of hectic toxicity. And as you can imagine, as soon as I queued into this game, he sent me a maybe not so true good luck, to where I also hit him back with a good luck as well. So let's jump right into this game, fellas, because this is actually the first game of War Day. Okay, so we're playing Extremum, which with Extremum, chance to deal critical damage is increased for all units. So it's basically play your best deck, and it's going to output that much more damage. So that's why we're running Inquiz, Knight of Light. This is probably my most consistent deck. You can see I'm spamming here. I'm already running into trouble. Okay, we're already having a hard time. We've got 2 Inquisitors currently. I'm trying to spam out just to find 4. There's 3. There's 4. I'm going to level them up to level 3. I don't think I necessarily need the right amount of Knight statues right now. I probably could have spammed to find the right amount of Knight statues, but I've only got... I currently have no Knight statues on an Inquisitor, so it really isn't all that important to me right now to get a second one, because I feel like 4 Inquisitors for Wave 1, even if I'm dealing with all the nonsense of his stuns, should be good enough to take out Wave 1. But here we go, back to Tamer, and we made it all the way back to our portal for 50k, where he had 51, so we actually won that wave, which is a little bit ridiculous. But as you know, Sharpshooter against bosses is super, super strong. So, Sharpshooter with stun. Okay, I'll show you his talents real quick. But Sharpshooter with stun, I don't even need to look, because people play pretty much the same one every time. But Sharpshooter with stun. When you take out a boss with Sharpshooter, it stuns your opponent's units for 6 seconds. Depends on how many Sharpshooters you have. It depends on the level of the Sharpshooters. When they take out mini-bosses, it's only for, what, 1 second? 3 seconds? 1 second, right? So bosses are way, way, way more effective with Sharpshooter, okay? And we just got to be aware of that. So I don't really worry too much about Sharpshooter in the first, you know, when there's only 1 boss at a time. But once you get into 2 bosses, once you get into 3 bosses, it gets a lot more hairy and a lot more difficult. But guys, if you are enjoying this video, make sure that you guys are subscribed to the channel. We're on our way to 20k subscribers. That would be a really spectacular benchmark, and we got some things in the works for when we hit that. So if you haven't yet subscribed, think about doing so. Make sure you guys are following me on Twitch, and if you make any in-game purchases, make sure you're going through my games and using code BEACH. I have a link in the description to tell you how to do so, as well as where to do so, with the detailed video that I made a few months ago showcasing all of that information. But okay, we got Tribunal in 20 seconds. Okay, I still really, really wish that they had emotes that would stay, as in when you show a replay, it'll also show the emotes that were within the game. They did talk about that. I think it's going to be coming out in a future update, but it hasn't come out yet. I really can't wait until that moment, because the emotes were flying a little bit back and forth with this guy, especially after we take on Tribunal. We've got 7. Okay, we took out Tribunal immediately, and we're both in pretty good spots. Now, here's my key, okay? When you're playing against this deck, I think this deck is probably borderline the most toxic deck right now. Robot with Shaman or Robot with Witch, plus Sharpshooter is just brutal. You don't necessarily see all three of those together, but it's, like I said, it's borderline the most toxic deck in the game. If you're playing Inquisitor, I recommend going for 7. It's obviously a very specific key because if you're playing Inquis and Knight of Light, then it relates. If you're playing Inquis and Darkness, doesn't help. Anything else, doesn't help. But if you're going for Knight of Light, you got to go for 7. Okay, and the reason I say that is because he's going to come down with that Sharpshooter and stun you. He's going to come down with that, with his rockets and stun you to where you're not able to take out bosses, even if you would be outputting enough damage. So having 7 there, at least you should have a couple that can kind of take the load and take out those monsters, take out those bosses, if at all possible. But otherwise, it's really not realistic. And that's why he hit me with the good luck right in the beginning, because I think he knew. Look at this weird play I made. So I combined out a rank 2, and right here is where I realized, wait a minute, I don't have 7 Inquisitors. I only have 6. I think I must have thought, we got back to 7 right there, but I must have thought that the Knight statue, like I ate a Knight statue to get back to the right number, and for some reason that translated to me thinking that I had too many Inquises, so I ate an Inquis because it wasn't on that Knight statue. I don't know. Either way, it worked out, and this is a pretty solid board, okay? Obviously, it's not ideal that we have a rank 6 Knight statue on a square, but at least it's touching a bunch of Inquisitors, and the only Inquisitor that is not touching a Knight statue is on a magic amulet. Which, talking about equipment, let's go over it really briefly. Okay, for my equipment, I've got Sturdy Staff, level 1 epic, that has Kingdom of Light. I've got a level 5 Mage Robes, which also has Kingdom of Light. That's a legendary, level 5 legendary. It's my only legendary equipment. And then I also have Magic Amulet, which I don't think it's Kingdom of Light, but I just like Magic Amulet the best. And I think that's a level 1 or 2 epic. Notice I don't really know exactly what I have for my epics because they're not really doing much anyway. And hopefully eventually we can get to a place where all of my equipment is legendary, and I think it would help out a lot. But I haven't found the equipment that I really want to showcase as of yet, or really want to put time into yet. So we're not going to really worry about it. But here comes Puppeteer. He always tries to spam me pretty much a little bit as soon as bosses show up. So he did spam a little bit, not with stuns, but he sent at least 2 monsters right there. And yeah, this game is crazy. I played this game this morning. It's part of a war day, like I said, and I just wanted to showcase it. And we're going to try and get another game at the end of this live, because I've got 3 more attacks or 3 more battles that I got to do for today's war day. So we're going to go through those live, like I said, and it should work out pretty well. So we got hit with a lion right there. We're going to combine out immediately, protect all those Inquises. We're just going to eat that as well, level up our Trapper. We only really stay at 1 Trapper for the majority of this game, which is not ideal, typically. But if you're going to go for 7 Inquisitors, it just matters more to have 7 Inquises, 2 Knight statues, obviously. I want to have at least 1 Trapper, and then I got to have a little bit of room to merge, because I need to have room to scrap and get rid of those debuffs and cleanse and this, that, and the other thing. Here I try to cleanse this guy, see if I can find one, and we did, just in the nick of time. We got another upgrade right there. Should be able to take out Grandmaster pretty quickly, but right there, I mean, he got 3 stuns. It must have been 4 stuns because he had 2 rank 2 and 2 rank 1s, but we're battling it out. We got a max Knight statue, couple of rank 2s, we got a rank 5, 3 rank 4s, all of which have been around for a while, so they've got 4 or 5 stacks. One of them has 3 stacks, but that's okay. It's really, really hard to know where you're at in this game. Like I said, it's when you get to those double bosses, and I think this is the first double boss, but it's not such a bad double boss. Okay, we've got Virus and Monkey King. Monkey King, if it was second, that would be more annoying. But for the first one, that's okay. We should be able to take it out pretty quickly. And then Virus, we just have to figure out how to cleanse, and it should be fine. We got 10,000 mana. Notice how much I'm building mana as well and keeping mana, because again, really, really important. If you're ever playing against Shaman, if you're ever playing against, you know, all these stun guys, and I didn't even mention this, but Witch is obviously the non-toxic Witch. I guess it is. I shouldn't do quotes. It is the non-toxic Witch. So he's doing it to buff his damage. So we were able to take out Monkey King before it hit us. We took out Virus very, very quickly. We can spam right there. Let's see if we can find an Inquisitor. There we go. And then we'll eat one right there. Luckily, that Virus did spread, but luckily it spread to a second Inquis. And then we were able to cleanse it. So no more virus on our board. I think he just combined it out immediately. And once again, we've got Grandmaster and then virus. And if you watch how fast we're taking out monsters, it's pretty equal. He takes it out about the same rate as us, if not a little bit quicker at times. Sometimes we're a little bit quicker, but it's kind of going back and forth. It's a very, very even matchup as of right now. And look at this. We finally found a Dryad. We got back down to rank only rank 1s. We got rid of our rank 2 Scrapper, so we had to find a rank 2. We're spamming out like mad people. We got a 6 right there. Now we have a 6, a 5, 3 4s, 2 3s. Our board just looks better and better. I'm going to hit my gadget. Really didn't need my gadget right there, but realistically, I might as well spam it out. I'm not going to really need it necessarily. I did a Scrapper, We're just going to eat that right there. And here we go against Grandmaster. 6-1, 6-1. Guys, it's like perfectly equal, so you can see right there he spammed a monster at me before anything. Now he's going to send a virus. We're going to spam. We're just going to combine that out. That's easy peasy. Another rank 2 Scrapper obviously isn't ideal and could turn into a problem later on, but we'll cross that bridge if we get there. Now 3 Scrappers, 3 rank 2 Scrappers. That's very, very bad. So I'm going to hold off right now. I've got 11,000 mana. And I just want to make sure that I have enough to cleanse, because that's the main priority. I don't really care about cleansing the 1 second, you know, sharpshooter stuns throughout the middle of the waves. I just want to cleanse lions, the stun for 6 seconds against bosses, and then anything that the bosses might throw at us. So those are my priority for stuns. So during the wave, I can pretty much hang out and build mana. And you can see that right here by, look at that. Again, I dropped my gadget like right at the tail end of when that Bannerlord was alive. So not really useful, but that's typically my favorite time to drop gadget. Jeez. Here we go. A little bit of pause here. Pause before the storm. So we do get hit by Monkey King right there. Ranked down one of my Inquizzes, but we are able to eat right there. Got a Pretzel to 5, which I like a lot. We're trying to spam out a little bit because we do have 25,000 mana. So I want to at least get a little bit up. There's another rank 5. So we got a rank 6, 2 rank 5s, 2 rank 4s. Here comes another Lion, so we're going to have to try and figure out a way to take that out. But he's actually going to get 2 hits off. There's a rank 4. And a rank 3 that we hit. And you can see I'm trying to spam. There's a Dryad. I'm trying to figure out what I could possibly do. There's a rank 4 Dryad. Do I have anything that I could use my rank 4 with? And I notice now I've actually got 2 Inquizzes that aren't on Knight statues. Maybe you guys saw that already. But I've got 2 Inquizzes that aren't on Knight statues. I think I figured that out in-game about this time as well. And look at the mayhem at this point. Absolute mayhem. We got a double Scrapper, both of which hit max units, so that wasn't useful at all. Really, really unfortunate. There's my only... Yeah, I've got 3 max units, so whatever, you know. Cry me a river, we got too many max units, so our Scrapper is useless. So eventually we use that Dryad to rank up our rank 4 to a rank 5. That's not a Knight statue. Here's a Warlock that we got to take out. Look at all the extra bosses that we got to deal with. We are going to take out King Pudding. And with King Pudding and with Dark Priest, those are bosses that we love to see, especially against this opponent. Because if it hits any of his high-ranking robots, it can actually be a pretty big nerf to his board. But we're going to be able to cleanse no problem. So we're still working on... I think we already cleansed everything anyway. But we're just going to keep on spamming out here. And just look at the mayhem. This is why I wanted to make this video. Because look at the absolute chaos that ensues from robot, 3 bosses, sharpshooter. It's just absolute mayhem. And with 30 seconds, we got Dark Priest, Assassin, which really hard to stop Assassin, and then Warlock following Assassin. Chances are we're going to get hit by something. We still have 25,000 mana, so I'm hoping we can just manage it. And if we get hit by something, it's not the end of the world, but... Again, this is why you go for 7 Inquisitors, because you can pretty much count on having at least 2 Inquizzes constantly stunned by his Sharpshooter and or his Rocket. So 2 is on the light side. You're probably going to have like 3 or 4, and we got to go through 63 million. So he's dropping bosses left, right, center. We got our Dark Priest right there. Here comes an Assassin, and Did not hit anything. It almost took out a rank 3, but we're trying to take out that, and right there, it takes out our knight statue, which is really, really bad. So we're trying to manage to get back to a knight statue. We're just going to combine out scrappers right here. We got a rank 2 dryad. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'm just going to scrapper. I'm going to continue to scrapper. We do have the right amount of knight statues, which is really good. I'm trying to protect that one Inquis, and right there, get over there. Oh, we did not have time to protect that one Inquis. I'm going to eat it right there. We got a knight statue right there. We don't have a rank 1 Inquis, rank 1 scrapper. We finally found a rank 1 scrapper. We got a rank 2 knight statue back in the position that we wanted. We're going to eat that trapper in just a second. Another trapper is going to get us an upgrade. Another Inquis is going to cleanse everything. We got a rank 2 dryad, which we're going to level up that knight statue. We're going to continue to spam. We're trying to protect that one Inquis. We're not going to find anything. But in all this mayhem, we actually got our knight statue up to 4 and then up to 5. And we're just going to have to scrap for that power dryad, which hurts my soul. But we ended up within that wave losing a max knight statue, getting him back in the exact location, and then getting him all the way up to 5, which is pretty wild. Okay, and if you look at his board, we got 186 to go through. He's got 200, so technically we're winning. Dark Priest is not a problem. Warlock probably is a problem. It's going to hit my rank 4 at the top there. We spam out once again just to get back to 7 Inquisitors. We got Virus that we're going to have to deal with. We're going to have to spam to find one more dryad, or not one more dryad, another Inquis to try and cleanse the virus. We haven't found an Inquis. He did take a hit there, and there is a victory. Like I said, one of the absolute craziest games I've played in a long time. Took a long while. I know you guys like the long videos, so we'll do another video. I'll show you guys the damage here, but max Inquis versus max robot and max witch and max mime and max sharpshooter. Do I have anything max else? No. Level 19, level 13, level 19 would be sweet. 13 knight statue. That was like one of the first things I did this morning, right? The coffee was getting brewed. I was sitting in here in bed with the pup. I started playing this game, and like 16 minutes in, I'm like, bro, what is happening? I'm just trying to spam out. I was like, there's no way I'd be able to spam and play and talk at the same time of all that chaoticness and still know what's happening. So I feel like those are the types of games that are definitely worthwhile showing a replay and then trying to voice over and actually being able to win these games and showcase that and then just talk about them later. But like I said, that's one win in the books. Only our first war day, our first war game. So I'm hoping we don't have like 4 more of these games just like that. I hope a couple of them will be a little bit easier. But yeah, I mean, this game, this deck, definitely really, really good. He does have 2 max legendaries, which I think puts him definitely head and shoulders above what I'm accustomed to. His legendary equipment definitely puts him head and shoulders over what I'm accustomed to also. But at the same time, it's 2700 crit, 2750 crit versus 3000 crit. So in that regard, pretty even. But let's jump into one more game live for this video and see if we can get our second win in War Day. Back in we go, and again, another 2750 crit guy. Ooh, that's a pretty good start right there. And we do have Tribunal. Oh, this guy he might not even spam. I'll leave this in if he doesn't spam. Because this is exactly what we were looking for, right? I don't care. It's a War Day. If you quit out in War Day, I get it if you think you're just going to straight up lose. Level 11 cultist, that's a little bit low. Let's check out his equipment. I mean, 2 of his equipments are better than mine. 3, 2 of them are better. We'll say 2 of them are better. But that's a win. A win is a win, fellas. I'll take it any way I can get it. He actually has a level 13 cultist. Almost. I mean, I've beaten Max Inquis with a level 13 cultist. I do have the talents for level 13. He only has the talents for level 11. But hey, 2 sandals in the books there, fellas. Let's jump into one more game and see if we can actually get a live game that's actually a game. Oh, here we go. All right, let's try this once again. And we do have another opponent that's on the weaker side, but we're still going to have to outplay him. So first things first. Ooh, this is a great little knight statue right there. See if we can find an Inquisitor. I'm just going to go here. Let's risk it. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? Oy! Yeah, that's pretty much the worst that can happen. All right, keep on spamming. One Inquis, and I think we're fine. I don't want to just keep on combining out pretzels, because those are the things that are doing the most damage at the moment. Yeah, but like I said, so he's already got a rank 3 Inquis on a square. Is he going dark? He's Knight of Darkness, so he only needs one anyway. But we found ourselves an Inquisitor, and that'll do for right now. So we got this, we got this. We got Warlock coming up. We should be fine here. Let's just build a lot of mana. Let's hang out. We found our one. I still like the placement of this guy. This guy hopefully will go away eventually. And I'll probably scrap these. Or sorry, not... I probably won't scrap these. I'll probably combine those out to see what we can find. But yeah, right? After that good long game, it's entertaining, it's hectic, it's fun, right? It's always nice to queue into that next game and have somebody quit out immediately. And then queue into a third game and have somebody be a little bit lower level. We'll look at his equipment here. Level 2, level 5, level 2 epic equipment. Again, his level 5 as well as his level 2. Oh, he's got a level 5 spear. Epic spear, that's Kingdom of Light. I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. That, as well as this, are both better than my equipment. I still don't understand why you can't see your own equipment. I feel like that would be a really simple feature. Kind of like how you can check your own talents. Why can't you do that with your own equipment? I suppose you should know your own equipment, but like, I don't know, it gets complicated, right? He doesn't have anything enhanced, does he? Nope. So that's definitely really good. He's hitting the white flag right now. Yeah, quit. Quit, dude. You know, it'd be great to go through the rest of my sandals with I'm gonna do that. Oh! I mean, that's pretty good. We'll just do this. We're gonna go here. Oh, we got a little double upgrade right there. That's great. We're gonna use that. We're gonna use that. And this is pretty much our board. We're chilling now. Let's see if I can get a different Dryad. I'll try and rank up again. A little double if I can. Because that's always fun. Alright, we'll just combine out here. Okay, now we can use our Dryad here. We'll get our guy there. Let's do one more upgrade or scrap ring. And then we'll focus on a little bit more of a mana upgrade. But I think this game's pretty much over. I mean, he's got a rank 4 on a square, which is great. Knight of Darkness with Knight Statue. You don't see that all too often anymore. But maybe he doesn't have sword. Maybe he doesn't have a leveled up sword, so he doesn't have competence in it. But yeah, does he have any mana? I guess Trickster. Okay, so he's using Trickster for mana. At least he likes that. But nothing else is mana production. So I just don't think he'll have enough mana to get the absorbs that he's looking for. We'll see. We'll see, right? Knight of Darkness has continuously gotten nerfed, so I just don't have faith in it anymore. But either way, this is going to be the last game of the video, so if you want to see how it turns out, make sure you're going to just continue hanging out. I'm not even asking you to do anything. Just keep hanging out, you know? Put a comment in the... put something in the comments about you still being here. Say, R.I.P. Knight of Darkness. R.I.P. KOD. Kind of like rhymes and stuff, right? 2200 mana. Gonna take that out very quickly. We're gonna go there. I'm really not worried about the squares at this point. I'm gonna focus on doing all this stuff first. Now I'll combine out that way. We'll go that way. We'll go that way. I don't want to use a scrapper. Rank 5 over there is fine. This game feels so slow right now, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm in. I'm down. Let's do that again. We only have 450 mana. I want to be prepared for when the Lions come. I would definitely combine out his rank 2 Knight Statues. What's the worst that can happen? He finds a Dryad? Great. He finds an Inquis? Great. If he finds a Scrapper, yeah, that stinks. But he finds another Knight Statue? Nobody cares. Scrap that other Knight Statue. I mean, he's got, you know, if he finds a Trapper, fantastic, right? I feel like that's the right play. Let's see what he does. Combine that out. Combine that out. What's the worst that can happen? Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Come on, buddy. I don't even know how to say his name. Menor? Me. Little E, big N, little O, big R. Combine that out. Come on. You know you want to. There's no reason not to. It would be even better if we lose this game. That'd be way better, because I feel like I'm talking smack. See, I'm not emoting. Did he emote at me? I think he hit the white flag, didn't he? I don't even remember. So we're just going to do a little bit of scrappering here. I'm still focusing on keeping mana. Little knight statue upgrade there is fine. I'll do these. We got virus, so I definitely want to make sure that I can get rid of virus. And again, right here, absolutely no reason to... Oh, he used his scrapper to scrap... oh, perfect. Absolutely no reason to go for Sound Inquisitors. No benefit whatsoever. It all depends on what you're playing against. So we already got a lion right there, so now we can continue to scrap. It feels good to play some Inquis once again. I feel like I took a pretty long hiatus from playing him. Sorry. But it's good to be back. Dry, I'll keep that dried. Okay. And any rank 2, so this guy's a rank 3, there's a rank 2. Knight Statue, Trapper, Virus in 4 seconds. 3,500 should be enough to find another Inquisitor to cleanse everything. But even if we don't, we'll probably still just take it out at some point. I'm trying to find a... There we go. Did we do it? So I'm going to have to do something here, which is going to be a little bit weird. Maybe I'll just not. Maybe I'll just leave those scrappers until something hits them, because they could get hit by a lion. Like right there, it's kind of unfortunate. I guess I'll just let that be. I can't protect it either way. I could have scrapped it, and maybe it would have been worthwhile, but not the end of the day. I'll just do that. Not the end of the world, I should say. I guess the only thing I could do is keep a couple of Dryads, a handful of Dryads. So I've got 2 rank 2s. So if I get 2 Dryads, I can scrap these. And depending on what it turns into, I can just keep it. Maybe I'll go up there. And if it turns into an Inquis, maybe I'll try and go for 7 Inquises. That's like the only thing that maybe I could do. We got Tribunal. So Tribunal could very well hit us. It could very well not. But 1.7, I didn't see what he had. So we didn't take a hit. Let's see if I can find a couple of Dryads. So we got that. We got that. We'll just do these. So I'll just combine out here. Okay, so not the end of the world. We'll just do... I'll do that. And maybe we hit another Knight Statue. That's fine. I'll just do that. That's also fine. I don't know. I'll just do that. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Why not? I don't care about the Dryads at this point. We're actually already into the double bosses. We've got 9,000 mana. Let's use it a little bit. So we got a power Dryad, so I just want to use that just to get the bonus. But I'm obviously not going to use it for anything else. We do have a rank 6 Trapper over there, which is great. I'm just going to eat that. We got one more. I think we have time to get one more Scrapper upgrade, so let's look to do that. 3, 4, and 5, which we got a little double right there. A 4 and a 5 looks a whole lot better. 3.4 versus 4 mil, that's pretty close. We did take out Tribunal, he did not, and he ended up disconnecting. And I think that's going to be all she wrote. And then Warlock takes out his Knight Statue. He probably will take out Inquis, which honestly he wishes he didn't. I'll just do that. Let's just keep that Trapper for the time being. I mean, we only got 1,000 mana. Do I have all my gadget? I can't even tell. Yes, I do. 54 seconds. That is going to be a GG. Take the glasses off in victory. Fellas, that is going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Show me some love. Let's try and get towards that 20K subscriber benchmark, and I will check you guys out in tomorrow's video.